Hey, good morning, Twin Lakes. My name's Kyle, and I'm happy to be here with you this morning for today's video devotional. We are in John chapter 5, where Jesus shows up to a place, a healing pool known as Bethesda. Now, just to set the scene a little bit, this is a place where people who were sick and diseased and had physical ailments and disabled bodies were coming to find healing. That they believed that when the water stirred and bubbled up, the first people into the pool would be healed from whatever it is that they've got going on. And so when Jesus shows up, we are introduced to a man who it says has been paralyzed for 38 years. Now, as Renee talked about this past weekend, this is a pretty hopeless situation. It is a paralyzed man in a literal foot race to get to this healing pool. And Jesus does something pretty remarkable here. Jesus asked the man in verse 6, "Do you want to get well?" And the man says, "I do want to get well, but I don't really have anyone to help me get into the pool." And Jesus in verse 8 cuts right to the point, and he tells the man to get up, pick up his mat, and walk. And we see this miraculous healing happen where the man stands up and walks, and it's awesome. But what Jesus just did there is Jesus was letting this man know and reminding this man that his hope was in the wrong thing. That he was hoping and trusting in this pool for healing, where Jesus was reminding him that true healing comes from him, from God and God alone. That God is a God of miracles that can do amazing things and can heal. And I don't know about you guys, but I need to remember that sometimes. That it's so easy to put my faith, my trust, and my hope in stuff, in superstition, and all these other things, and forget that Jesus is where my hope should rest and lie. And then another fear that I have with this passage is that we stop here. That we say, wow, Jesus physically healed the man. That's awesome. But if we keep reading down, it says later on in the chapter that Jesus runs into the man in the temple. And when Jesus sees him, Jesus says, "See that you are well again. Now stop sinning or something worse may happen to you." And it's here that we see that Jesus is not just a God of physical healing. Jesus is a God of holistic healing. Jesus is speaking to the man's soul. And he's saying that there is healing for you, that sin has separated us from God, and there's spiritual healing that comes with following Jesus. And he's reminding the man to continue to trust in him for spiritual healing. And we know that as the Gospel of John goes on, Jesus ends up going to the cross and dying for the sins of this man and you and me, so that we can be spiritually healed. See, again, it's easy for us to get caught up and think it's all about the physical healing, and once I see that miracle, I'm all good, but I forget that God has healed me in the deepest parts of me, in my spirit and in my soul. He has done amazing work on the cross to forgive me of my sins so that I can know him and have relationship and walk with him. And so, again, I don't know where you guys are at this morning, but maybe some of you need to remember that. And so I hope you guys are encouraged and challenged by that this morning, and I hope you can carry that into the rest of your day and perhaps the rest of your week. So we love you guys, and thanks for watching.